I'm Thomas Edward Seymour from Bloodbath Pictures and Hail Productions and Brightly Entertainment. So basically, over the years, I've directed 8 independent films, and I don't know, I think 5 or 6 of them are out in the market in places like Netflix and Blockbuster and Amazon and Best Buy, Target, stuff like that. Of those titles, some of the more popular ones are, London Betty, which is one that I do, which I sold to Maverick. Before that, I did one called The Atlanta College Profits, and that was a bestseller with York Entertainment. London Betty got on the Platinum label on Maverick, which is pretty cool. But besides that, we run Brightly Entertainment. And Brightly Entertainment is made up of me, my brother Bruce Seymour, John Gorman, and Sherry Lynn. And basically, we work with a company called MVD. And we did this movie series called Bikini Bloodbath. So this is the first Bikini Bloodbath, and then this is second one, Bikini Bloodbath Car Wash. Always get those sides mixed up. And then the third one is Bikini Bloodbath Christmas, Bikini Bloodbath 3. And basically, what I'm doing today is sending out mailers. And so basically, the Bikini Bloodbath trilogy has been pretty successful. It's gotten on Netflix, and like I said, you can get it in Best Buy and places like that. It's actually, the first 2 have actually been pretty well reviewed for a movie that's called Bikini Bloodbath, which is kind of strange, but people get a kick out of it. Recently, we just got a pretty decent write-up in Rue Morgue, and we just made the Fangoria chopping list, which is pretty awesome. But basically, at Brightly, since we're running our own distribution company, this is the way we do it. We basically we have the DVD professionally pressed, and then we make up a press release, and we just take this and put it in a manila envelope, and I just chop, I take those big manila envelopes and I chop them in half, and then I just put them in there. And then the labels, basically, I just print on regular paper all the mailing labels, and then cut them out and just package tape the whole thing. But it's pretty cheap, and it's pretty efficient. And the way we've gotten a lot of press on the web is to basically send out a very focused list of mailers. So we email the horror companies. We say, hey, do you want to review this? The ones that get back to us, we mail out. And so in result, let's say total we mail out, let's say 150. And let's say we get back 100 reviews or whatever. That's pretty damn good odds. And the reason is, like, we can't afford to send out 1,000 screeners. It's just too much money. So we just focus our list and we only mail out to people who want it. Which I know sounds like a no-brainer, but a lot of people don't do it that way. That being said, in result, it has a pretty good following. There's well over 100 reviews for part 1 and part 2. Blockbuster right now is carrying London Betty. London Betty is a comedy film I directed, and it's actually one of the last films that will ever be on the shelf at Blockbuster, because they're all going under. So that was like as a teenager, I dreamed of that when I was working at Blockbuster, to have a movie on the shelf at Blockbuster. And I finally got it. It's kind of a drag that it's happening at the end of the video store chain era, when we're not doing NVD titles. Like if I was doing a movie like Atlanta College Profits or London Betty, I have a process, and the process is basically this: you mail out about 30 or 40 screeners to very focused film festivals, ones that you'll have a pretty good shot at. You make an A list, that's like a wish list, the top 10, Sundance, Slamdance, whatever. You make a B list, those are mid-sized, that you have a shot that are catered towards your specific film. And then the third list is stuff that you're pretty sure you got a shot at. And so that's about approximately 30, I sent out, I think, about 35 to 35 festivals for London Betty, and I got into 12. And statistically, that's very good. I think I won 3, so that's pretty good. So once I've done that, you email websites looking for reviews. And then so let's say you send out to 30, 40 of those, and then basically you hear back from them. And, you know, if you get a few bad reviews, like, that sucks, but what you want is to take all the good ones and take a bunch of good quotes and basically engineer a really strong press release based upon festival performance and quotes from reviews. So then from there, you have this package. And you probably press maybe 100 DVDs, won't cost you that much money. And then you select distribution companies. So I would only pick 30 or 40 of them, very focused. Sure, I'd try Lionsgate, shit like that, but the odds of it going through are pretty slim. So you try to focus on distribution companies that take your kind of movie. Don't send it to some documentary company if you made a horror slasher. Just don't do it. They're not going to look at it. And then from there you have to make calls and follow up and be confident and make sure you get an answer from them, even if it's no. That's the process that I've done, and it's I know I'm speaking to you from my freaking bedroom, and I know it's not particularly glamorous or anything like that, but the point is that, like, in my career, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've been on NPR, I've been in the New York Times twice, you know, I've been in TV Guide, you know, several sources have named me one of the top 20 underground filmmakers in the United States. All of this has just been through continuing to create, but following through and sending out mailers. Mailers are really important. It separates you from 99% of the people out there. Those who finish a film are so exhausted that they don't do this stuff, and they don't get anywhere. And so, I don't know. I figured I'd make this video. I had to do these mailers, and I was getting bored, and so it's like, why don't I just make this video and see if people like it? Anyway, that's some of my process. As the years go on, I'll perfect it further. It seems to be working, but as we know, people aren't buying DVDs anymore. So I'm going to have to, we're all going to have to just, you know, go with the flow and try to figure out where the revenue source is for indie. It could be doomed to just go away altogether. So, you know, we just got to hang in there and see where the market goes, and, you know, pay attention. If you're making an independent film, pay attention to what's out in the market. If you like vampires just as much as you like mummies, and the Mummies movies are doing very well, why not do the Mummy movie, you know, if there's no difference to you? Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll catch you later.